Hi, I have a question. I keep on stumbling upon weird people. First, some time ago, I felt like going to some mountain where Mountain Chapel is located. I turned back because it was cold, and going back I met a dude whom I have never seen there. I know that area. 10 people live there or less who wore shiny red boots, dark black trousers, shiny red jacket, and his skin was brownish with black hair. He responded hi to my hi, but did not make eye contact, in very similar manner as man from somewhere below. Some time later, when I was feeling extremely down, sad, just ripped to shreds inside, fearful of my future, but also strong in that I went to a closed-bee forest on a hill. I did not want to stay at home. I was walking upwards and a couple in red were walking downwards. Man was wearing red jumper and woman was wearing maroon dress/skirt, and they had more red elements in general. Man responded hi to my hi, but did not make eye contact. The woman was muttering something under her nose, like she was speaking, but was not speaking aloud. I do not even want to say she was casting spells, because I never believed that. Why not do it in head, for example? I later on turned back from the forest and went to church. I met Black Cat, but let's say it was just a cat. But going back from the church I noticed the same couple slowly walking back to back from each other like in Western movies. And then the man took a picture of that woman. It was odd. They moved like 20% too slow. He had gray hair. It was really creepy. Now that I think about it, the way they move, like they danced the dance of walk lol. And before I went there, I heard I Want to Break Free by Queen playing from the park. Maybe there was some juveniles in the park. Skip 1-2 months, and then not so long ago I went to church with my father and there was very weird dude whose mouth did not synchronize with what he was saying, and to be honest, he looked as if he was just pretending. Okay, he might have been disabled, but what caught my attention was a man behind me, who generally had no chin whatsoever and wore red jumper. He was bald or baldish. Upon leaving church he put on red baseball cap. Later, I'm going up the hill into the forest and someone who could have been a brother of that man or the same man who is not making eye contact, despite me looking at him with interest and curiosity, and he was chill, and him not making eye contact was not him being fearful of another dude staring at him. He could have been the same man. He was bald. He had no chin. I think that once he was leaving forest he put on a white slant blue baseball cap, not red. He was chunched over a little, walking a little bit like aliens from Half-Life 2. Love. Now, his lack of chin is really odd. I think it literally is an upward bleep from his neck. Now that I think of it, he resembled Jim the Worm, lol. He had that Norwegian look to him or something. I know it starts to sound nuts, but this is exactly why I ask you for your help. What the heck is going on? Am I losing my marbles? Please help.